Starting a business is exciting, but let's be real, it's also overwhelming. Have you ever wondered why some businesses thrive while others barely make it past their first year? Well, here's a staggering fact. 42% of businesses fail simply because there wasn't a real demand for their product. Imagine putting in all that work, only to realize you built something nobody actually wanted. That's a nightmare, right? Today, we're cutting through the noise and breaking down 12 crucial steps you have to take in business. Steps that will save you from wasted time, money, and heartache. These are the foundational moves that separate businesses that last from those that fade away. And stick around until the end, because I'll tie it all together with a lesson that will completely shift the way you think about success. Before we jump in, I want to hear from you. What's one challenge you're currently facing in your business journey? Drop it in the comments below. You never know, your question might spark an entire video dedicated to solving it. 1. Start with a vision that's bigger than money. Let's be real. Money is important, but if money is the only reason you're starting a business, you're setting yourself up for burnout. A vision is what will carry you through the tough times. It's what keeps you going when things aren't working, and it's what fuels your drive to push through obstacles. Think about brands like Apple or Tesla. Their founders didn't just want to make money, they wanted to change the world. Your vision should be about creating an impact, whether that's making people's lives easier, helping them achieve their dreams, or solving a problem they didn't even know they had. Ask yourself this: what is the bigger purpose behind your business? What change do you want to make in your community or the world? Having a vision that's bigger than just profits gives your business purpose. When you align your business with something meaningful, you're not just building a company, you're creating a movement. 2. Solve a problem that actually matters. You've heard it before. If you can solve a problem, you'll make money. But it's more than just solving any problem. It's about solving a problem that truly matters to your audience. Ever bought something and thought, why did I even get this? That's the result of businesses creating solutions that nobody really needed. Think about the biggest companies in the world. They're successful because they tapped into a real need. Uber saw that people needed an easier way to get around, and Airbnb recognized that people wanted more personalized travel options. They didn't create random products. They solved problems that were hurting people's lives. If your product or service doesn't address a genuine need, your customers won't feel the urgency to buy. Find a problem that matters, and your business will have demand for years to come. 3. Test your idea before going all in. Let me ask you this. How many businesses have you seen launch only to quickly disappear? It's because they skipped the testing phase. Imagine spending all your time and money developing a product, and then you launch it, only to hear crickets. That's a nightmare scenario. But here's the thing, testing your idea doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. If you're starting a service-based business, offer your services for free to a few people in exchange for feedback. If you're selling a product, create a prototype and gather as much feedback as possible. The goal is to validate demand before you go all in and invest everything you have. If you validate early, you'll avoid the crushing blow of launching a product that no one wants. 4. Build a brand, not just a business. So why do people pay extra for Starbucks when they could make coffee at home? It's not just about the coffee, it's the experience. Starbucks has built an emotional connection with its customers, something you can't replicate with just a product. Your brand is more than your logo or color scheme. It's about the story you tell, the feeling you evoke, and how you show up in the world. Your brand is a promise of what people can expect from you, and it's the one thing that will keep customers coming back. So ask yourself, what story do I want my business to tell? And more importantly, how do I want my customers to feel when they interact with my business? 5. Master the art of sales. Let's talk about sales, because whether you like it or not, it's the foundation of every successful business. But here's the thing. Most people have the wrong idea about sales. They think it's about convincing, pushing, or even tricking people into buying something. That's why so many people say, I hate selling. But what if I told you sales isn't about pressure at all? It's simply about helping people make a decision that benefits them. Think about this. Have you ever been in a bookstore, just browsing, and an employee comes up and says, hey, if you like that book, you might love this one. It's been a game changer for a lot of people in your situation. They're not forcing you, they're guiding you. And if you end up loving that book, you'll probably be grateful for the suggestion. That's what sales really is, helping someone find the best solution for their needs. When you stop thinking about it as selling and start seeing it as serving, everything changes. Because if you truly believe in what you're offering, why wouldn't you want people to have it? When done right, sales isn't manipulation, it's leadership. And if you want to be successful in business, you have to be willing to lead. 6. Put systems in place so your business can run without you. Imagine running a bakery and baking every loaf of bread yourself. The moment you stop working, the business stops. That's not a business, that's a job. If you want to build something sustainable, you need systems. Automated emails to clear workflows. Systems ensure that your business keeps running smoothly, even when you're not around. Systems allow you to scale and focus on the bigger picture, instead of getting bogged down in day-to-day tasks. For example, let's say you sell a product online. With the right system, a customer can find your product, purchase it, and receive a follow-up email with tracking info, all without you lifting a finger. This is how you create a business that doesn't rely on your constant input. The goal is to work on the business, not in it. 7. Build a strong team, or at least a network of support. You can't do it all alone. I know. It's tempting to think that you're the only one who can do things right. But here's a cold, hard truth. You will never reach your full potential alone. Whether it's employees, partners, or mentors, the right people can accelerate your success. Just like a sports team can't win without all its players working together, your business will only succeed if you build a supportive team that shares your vision and goals. Surround yourself with people who believe in your business and bring complementary skills to the table. And remember, it's not just about hiring, it's about finding the right fit for your business and your culture. 8. Control your cash flow, like your life depends on it, because it does. Here's the deal. Cash flow is the lifeblood of any business. You've probably heard the term profit thrown around, but profit means nothing if you don't have the cash to pay your bills and grow your business. In fact, businesses can be profitable and still go bankrupt if they don't manage their cash flow properly. Track your income and expenses, keep an eye on your budget, and make sure your business has enough money to sustain operations. Also, stay lean. Don't spend money just because it's there. Track your numbers regularly and keep a close eye on where your money's going. If you don't, you could find yourself in serious financial trouble before you even realize it. 9. Never stop marketing, even when business is good. I want you to imagine this. You've just had a great quarter and sales are booming. But you think, hey, I've made it. I can slow down on marketing now. Big mistake. Marketing is like oxygen. If you stop, your business starts suffocating. Even when things are going well, you have to keep pushing your brand and nurturing your audience. Marketing is an ongoing effort that builds your reputation and drives growth. Keep building your email list, keep posting on social media, and keep promoting your business, even when it seems like you don't need to. Trust me, today's marketing efforts are tomorrow's customers. 10. Stay adaptable, because business will test you. Business is full of curveballs. Trends change, technologies evolve, and your customers' needs shift. If you're not willing to adapt, you'll get left behind. Think about companies like Blockbuster, who laughed at the idea of Netflix and ignored the change in consumer habits. Where are they now? Exactly. Always be learning and open to new ideas. Stay ahead of the curve and continuously innovate. Remember, the businesses that survive long-term are the ones that adapt and grow with the times. 11. Protect yourself legally before it's too late. Here's a sobering statistic. 90% of small businesses face a lawsuit at some point. Whether it's a contract dispute, intellectual property issues, or employment-related matters, you need to protect yourself legally from day one. Make sure you have contracts in place, protect your intellectual property, and always seek legal advice when necessary. Don't wait until you're in trouble. Be proactive. Lawsuits can wipe out everything you've worked for. 12. Build your business on integrity and faith. In business, it's easy to be tempted by shortcuts, shady deals, and quick money. But here's something to remember. Integrity is the foundation of lasting success. As Proverbs 22:1 says, a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. Your reputation is priceless. If you build your business on solid values and faith, you won't just make money, you'll earn respect and trust that will carry you for years. Success built on integrity is the kind that lasts. It stands the test of time, while shortcuts can come crashing down. Your reputation is your biggest asset. In business, you'll face temptations, quick money, shady deals, cutting corners. But success built on integrity lasts generations. Let me leave you with a story. There was a man who started a business with big dreams, but he cut corners. He ignored cash flow, he didn't build a strong team, and when sales slowed down, he panicked instead of adapting. Within 2 years, he lost everything. Meanwhile, another business owner took his time. He built a brand, learned sales, put systems in place, and stayed true to his values. 10 years later, his business was thriving, while his competitors was just a forgotten name. Which story do you want to be yours? Drop a comment below. Which of these steps do you need to focus on the most right now? Let's talk about it. And before you go, make sure you subscribe. If you're serious about business, finance, and personal growth, this channel is packed with strategies you won't want to miss. Also, share this with someone who's starting or growing a business. Sometimes, one piece of advice can completely change someone's path. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.